Request. Boom. 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 Here we go.
Oh, traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Hello?
Alice?
Wait, what the?
You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression.
Hello, Alice?
Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's
No.
go see what this is about.
Okay, not what I expected. Am I recording? Alright, I'm still recording. Alright. I also saw something. Recollection. Is this Durin's recap? Yep, it is. Yep, about Durin's past, we learn about Simulanka. Yep. And... Yep. Alright, gotcha. I still wish they made Simulanka like a playable in events. I'm still upset though, you know? I'm still down by the fact that I missed out on the Simulanka event, because I heard a lot of people say it's so amazing. I'm a bit sad to miss that out. I can only watch it through videos. Anyways, here we are.
Try and stop me.
Made it. What? The Corey's... Oh, alright. Yep. Alright, I actually went through these before. I remember those though. I remember how it happened. I remember most of his lore. Stuff like that. Alright, here we go. What is happening here? Hello? What's going on over here? What the? Whoa.
Oh,
Durin?
Durin!
Hold on. What is Durin doing? Is he absorbing some abyssal energy? What's going on? Oh, did you guys see those eyes change?
Sorry, I hope I didn't scare you.
No, you didn't. You're fine.
No, you didn't scare us. Just
Like, what are you
gave us
doing
a little
here?
surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
Is the abyssal power inside you acting up?
Ah, no, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well, Alice called us to, like, meet you.
The day
Something.
that the writer and the
Oh, there
watcher
she is.
crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
So,
Sorry, I had to mute. I had to sneeze.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do
Oh,
with your
wait,
mom.
who's his mom? What's her name again? I
My
forgot.
mom.
What's her name again? M. You mean M?
Indeed, fairy tale
M.
author extraordinaire.
There
Anya
she is.
Marie
I remember now.
Elder's daughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Here we go. Let's open the books and see what happens. What's gonna happen? Let's find out. The day that the writer and the watcher cross paths. Ooh. Where are we?
whoa! What is this place? It reminds
I was
me
gonna say,
of
like, didn't I?
Simulanka.
Wait, these look so familiar.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic, after all.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Oh my guys, imagine if the next
Certainly
summer
not.
event is the Simulanka
was a
2.0.
peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me.
True, actually.
But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
It's the book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
Wait, what?
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret?
Oh, geez, sorry, I sneezed again. I'm sorry, what? Dying wish? What do you mean?
Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
Not yet.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It's a wonderful book. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away.
Ooh.
Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
That is true, actually, though, because I had that same feeling, like, if I, like, as a writer, if there's one thing that I really don't like, and as a reader too, is having a story that's not finished yet. And it doesn't have an ending, or doesn't have a proper, no conclusion, nothing at all. It makes sense.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
True, actually, yep.
Oh,
Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you strung us along like this.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
That's why we are here. Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book.
How magical we're talking about.
Its chapters
like,
are
what?
scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you
Ooh,
its
I
secrets.
see.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourself...
Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm gonna sneeze a lot of times throughout this first half. Oh shoot, what's this?
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
How very magical. Sorry,
Is this
I'm
story
like
really precious?
sneezing.
So
I'm
be
muting
sure
my
to
mic
use
so
it
you guys don't
sparingly.
hear me
This
sneeze.
is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Gotcha.
It just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
We're here to help.
With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
How will we find you?
Yeah, most of the time you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
And onto the magical world of the books, here we are. Was the day that magic known as storytelling was born. Hold on, something's missing from this half. What the?
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh?
Let's take a look at this book.
Right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's Mondstadt Library. I did not know it was a riddle. I was not paying attention, to be honest.
Might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
Maybe, like, what was this? Hold on a second. Knights. Oh, okay, it makes sense
I
now.
have a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
No
about it.
worries.
We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go!
Thus begins Durin's story quest. This might take five days and 5 separate recording sessions. Well, here we go. Let's do this. Whoop, that was quick. I'm curious, like, how do they, like, they have to obviously use this teleport waypoint to get over here, though, right? And we made it. Open the door. Here we are.
Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It's been a while. Feels like we were here just yesterday.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Maybe like an ink where you
We're
write
in a
books or
library,
something?
So it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library?
Oh, dude, I was gonna say,
You
like,
should
we
know
could ask
better than
Lisa for
that.
help.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
So Lisa's been mentoring you? When did that happen?
Back when he first arrived here. Poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
Oh yeah, the magic book.
Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
What the?
Seriously?
That particular knight knows
disappeared,
this library
or, like,
inside and out. I'd
Reappeared?
be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
It's very possible.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Alright, here we go. Also, I noticed there are some like sparkles on it. Oh, what the? Official's Dictionary. What? What is this? Search for books not listed in the library category. I'm gonna look through all of them.
Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa.
And there's like, we gotta look through all of them, right?
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing? Let's see what Lisa makes of it.
I'm gonna go through all of them. Let's go through all of these books. Let's do that. I'm gonna go through the whole library and find most of them.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee.
What? Who wrote this book?
There's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious.
Yep.
Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one.
Who wrote this one? Because it says do not show please. So who wrote this? Or
Let's
princess?
hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all.
Looking. Experiment log
An
number
experiment
blank blank
log?
blank.
Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Yeah, definitely the word that says experiment. Let's keep looking through the whole library. Let's keep looking through. Anything else? Nope. Alright, what about the other side? Anything else on the other side? Nope. 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 Not here. Alright, I think that's all. I think that's all of them.
Well, did you manage to find them?
Yeah. Oh, holy crap. Alright, let's go through all of them one by one. Experiment log blank blank blank.
Huh. This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in.
I was gonna say, like,
He
is this
suggested
like
I
one of
place it on the
Albedo's
restricted list
work?
and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds
What
like it shouldn't
the-
be here then.
Still,
No?
if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them?
And let's move on. Second strongest spell in existence.
Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
It's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it.
Yep,
After
and
Klee
that's
was
not
gone,
good.
Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause
I was
even
thinking
more
the same thing, like,
mayhem
if
than
Klee
she already
finds
does
this
with
book,
Jumpy
then
Monkey?
goodbye,
No,
Mondstadt.
that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise. Well, did Yes,
Blink
this
Versus.
is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended
Yep,
upon
and that's
Mondstadt.
Durin.
A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
You're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Yep, the Durin from
Well,
Dragonspine.
the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts.
Wow, we just found
What kind
all
of
those,
story
like,
requires reference
that was
material
easy.
like that,
Wait, but what about the
Eleanor?
other books we found? I want to know what about the other books.
You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done.
Oh,
so
yep.
don't forget to return them.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all
Wait,
that
but what
hard
about the other
work,
books? We
I
can get
think
to
I've earned
discuss the other
myself a nice
books.
cup
Man.
of tea.
Alright, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
Wait, look!
Oh, what the? Enter the world within the book. Whoa, where are we heading? Act 1 Birth?
Long,
What?
long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
Which should be used to adorn his cradle? Let's see. Ooh, wisp of woodland air or trace of palatius splendor. Definitely wisps woodland air. Definitely this one, yep.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
You know what I just realized? I think we're actually slowly watching Simi Lanka happening, right? Because M saw what happened to Dragon Spy Durin and she's like, oh, this is terrible. I'm gonna give Durin a better ending. So she made like the mini Durin, the Durin that we know today, and I feel like this is what's happening, right? That was the opening we just heard, right? Sounds like the story's about Durin. I was gonna say it actually, this might be about Durin.
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story
Like we're not
takes
like
us?
maybe let's find out
We
though.
know
Let's
it's the
find
beginning
out.
At this point.
Okay.
Wait a second, hold on. Wait, I think I know where the story quest is heading,
And
but I don't
now
want to spoil
a
it.
golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Was that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like this story even has its own narrator.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
No,
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... M? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon
What's
youth
next?
wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration
there's the egg.
could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Let's follow her suggestion for now.
I agree.
I see an egg over there. Hold on a minute. Explore the surroundings. Herb or what? Herb.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second.
That's
All the
M,
people
right?
we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexen Circle. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Yep, this is definitely M.
The witch must be M. Looks like this story really is
I
about
was gonna
Durin,
say,
huh?
like, what if the
Whether
book
the
that we're
sprite
witnessing
spoke true
has to
or
be
not, it
about
had
Durin?
little
It's mainly
bearing
about
on the
Durin,
story at hand.
right? Has to be.
For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
Ending these books. Hold on, there's more. Hold on. Was there? I thought I saw something. Hold on. There was two observes. You're observed. This one's observed. This pile of
Look at all
books.
these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here. Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh.
Definitely the egg. Yep. This is the one, right? Do we keep observing? Let's see. I think there's no need. We pretty much know where we need to head next. Definitely, it's got to be the egg. The egg.
Must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now.
Wait, is it gonna be a mini Durin from
So
Sri
we
Lanka?
got
What's
dragon egg
like?
about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story.
I was gonna
Isn't
say
it?
like, this is definitely his story. Sure looks like it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Can we like
Apparently,
potentially
it hadn't dawned
make
on the group to
the
look
egg hatch
for a
faster,
way
or
to
what?
help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right. We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
And how do we do that?
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with
Ooh, Durin.
sufficient warmth.
Using his powers or something?
You want us to roast the dragon egg?
I don't think that's
The
nope.
silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Wanna give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Let's see. Can I hatch the egg? After Durin released his elemental skill, both his element normal. Alright. Best. Will. Alright. How does this work? Oh, wait. Because I don't want to use some abyssal powers, though. What do I even use? Flames. Hold on. I don't want to make sure. I don't want to mess this up. Hold on. Be right back. I need to know how this works, though. Because I don't want to, like, accidentally put some abyssal energy into the egg, though. Or maybe it's a part of it. I'm not sure. I need to make sure. Alright, I think I understand how it works though, right? Yeah. This, then...
The story has only just
Yep!
begun!
Let every unborn.
Alright, I saw his eyes that were not abyssal eyes, so I think we're safe though. I'm sorry though, I was trying to make sure not to at least have the egg or something. I'm not sure, because I heard there's like a lot of paths, like that depends on your choices, that can give you multiple endings, so...
Expectant gaze,
I was right, it was Mini Durin.
broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this, your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came.
One thing
before
I'm
you.
so confused,
You've
how
never
did
told
the
me those
Hexen
things
Circle
before, but
allow
for some
Rhine Daughter?
reason,
How did they
I
even
always
allow
knew.
Rhine Daughter to join their
Thank you
tea
for-
party? Like
for
what?
bringing me into this world.
Isn't like most of the problems in Teyvat are from Rhine Daughter
The
because you
waiting
got the
witch did
wolves
not
and everything
feel
else?
lonely,
Oh my
for
goodness,
she
look
had
at our
3
Dodoco
visitors
forms.
by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding
Aw.
her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
How close are we to ending though? Because most of these parts takes like 30 minutes, so I'm not sure. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet to be created.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks
Yep.
like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, Does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story after all. Or at least a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends.
No, I feel like there's
Already
still
sounds like a
more
happy
to
ending
this.
Paimon.
Maybe there will be clues in the following chapters. I guess so.
Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Got something? Nodoko, who's calling
Is
us?
this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Alice?
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next
I was
chapter's
right.
clues won't show
So
up right
this is
away.
definitely the end of part 1,
Wait,
right?
So, even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue
Wait, how
to
does that
explore
work?
the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
This was like all of us,
Maybe
like we were
it's
all
for the
ready
best.
to like do this in like one
Sooner
go,
or later,
or like
we'll
under
end
an
up
hour
being
and that's
whisked
it.
off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
Guess now's a good time as any.
Yeah. Paimon has a sudden craving for the Good Hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So I'm actually
So let's meet up
unironically
here
hungry
later.
too. I might actually
I
eat
need to
some
find
food
Miss
and watch
Lisa
some
to
Christmas
return those
movie.
books anyway.
And is that it though? Like, what happened? Wait, open it. Wait for the... Yep, alright, so what happens if I press open though? First step back this... What? Durin, you got something to say?
Aunt Alice said we can return to the story world at any time. If you feel like checking it out again, just come find me.
Oh, I see, okay. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow where I'll be recording, so that's the end of part 1.
For the next chapter.
Bro, I just opened the game up. What the? Alright. Alright, I just opened the game up. Welcome back, folks.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life.
By the way, I'm
the
gonna be
story
speaking.
seeds,
You guys wonder why I'm gonna
stirred
speak
by
quietly? Because I
windborne
recorded
melodies.
this a bit late,
Then
so
on that
there you have it.
breeze, the
It's
music
gonna be
leaves,
ASMR.
fading into
Is this
distant
ASMR?
memories.
I don't know.
Seek
Sorry,
the
I
place
missed the
where
riddle.
wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Venti?
For in poetry and song
It's
will this
Venti.
story
It's literally
start
Venti.
to blossom.
It's Venti.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies?
Wind. Melody.
What do you think the answer could
One
be?
sec. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep. Come on, it's obvious. Poetry.
Care to elaborate?
Venti.
Wind?
Our bard.
Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
Yep.
You mean Lord Barbados?
Oh, he knows. Well, wait. Well, wait, how does he know?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the
That
open
is true,
anyway.
yeah.
Now, how should we track him down?
I think he found us.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Oh,
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
you guys ready? Let's find him. Let's see where he is. Oops, I did not meant to do that. There we go. All the guidance to... Oh, there he is. I found him. What's he doing here? Hello, Venti.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Yes, sir.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
Figure it out?
Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war.
Oh yeah, I
and
did
resolve
remember
our
that.
conflicts
It was in
through
the
song.
cutscene, right?
So I
Yeah.
strummed my lyre and sang them this verse.
Singing?
Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies.
Yeah, can I say something?
As
Dude,
for the
Erica is
answers
like
to
an
those 3
amazing
riddles,
singer, dude.
I
I
trust
really
you can
enjoy
guess
her
them by
singing
now.
voice.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I
Where?
suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know,
Mountains?
after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
Oh wait, I think I
And
know where
going
it
by
is.
what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, to be continued.
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
Well,
In
guess
all
we have to figure it out
seriousness,
by ourselves.
I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
True.
All right then, we should get going.
Let's go. Oh, head to the mage's meeting spot.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
Me too, Venti. I wonder. Yep. Oh, not what I expect. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I almost
Okay, we're
forgot
here.
about this.
Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance. Huh. Out of all the things
I have
Miss
a lyre,
Lisa has
so I
taught
could
me,
play.
that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. Go. Voila. For in poetry and songs will the stories start to blossom.
Even a war
Prophecy.
that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should be used to celebrate his birth? Definitely vibrant balloons. Like, balloons are pretty nice, right? So yeah.
In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Yay. And we're gonna see balloons. Look at this.
So, we're back
What do
in
you
the
think
story
Ryan
world, huh?
Daughter's Dodoko
As if
form looked
from
like?
nowhere,
Very curious, because
new
that's
guests
Nicole.
appeared
Demas
at
is
the
Barbeloff.
witches' table.
We've seen
Perhaps they too
and
had
Alice,
come to
and have
celebrate
we
the
seen
dragon
Octavia's
child's
Dodoko
birthday.
form? Not sure.
Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe
Ooh,
for
I
a
accidentally hit
warm
my
welcome
headphones.
to a
I was trying to brush
birthday
my hair.
party, now is it?
Hear a loud bang on my headphones.
A gift?
Ow. Ow.
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have
Look
a
around.
look around.
Ooh, we're gonna find some gifts if we look
Why
around?
didn't you just say so?
Why not? Where's the fun in that, Paimon? There's many Durin. We gotta find some gift for him for his birthday gift. Look around. I'm gonna keep looking around until we find all of them.
Could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Oh, book?
Still, the
Slingshots?
guests
Or
wondered
what?
what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure. Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
I think it would make
Sounds
sense to
like
go
this
with
is
the
perfect
book, right? It has to be
opportunity
the
answer it
book.
then.
Makes sense, right? Because you like
It's been a while
stories
since you
and
left
stuff like that.
Simulanka,
Yeah.
And after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Gotta be this right home, like curve, slingshot, warrior sword, a scholar. Tome, the idea gift for buddy scholar. Let's go with this one. This is the book. Right home. Let me make sure. Alright, slingshot, warrior. Yep, it's this one. Idea gift for book. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. A book. Book would be
In the
nice to
end,
have, right?
The guests settled on the Scholar's Tome.
I wonder what
So
the
you're
other
the
choices
scholarly type,
are,
huh?
though.
I just feel like I should learn more about the way
Here's
the
like,
world
what are
works.
other, like,
makes
the
you
other
say that?
gifts? Does this like lead to different choices or what?
I'll give you an example. Did you know that in Mondstadt, using fire to catch fish is a punishable offense?
I'm guessing Klee took you fish blasting.
I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. It was only after Master Jean caught me and sent me to solitary confinement that I realized I'd misread the situation.
Oopsie daisy.
So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world just wasn't in Simulanka. So I have to learn, or I'll keep causing trouble for everyone else.
Paimon's not sure that counts as common knowledge.
And the birthday celebration with the kid. Let's go.
Alright, they should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there.
Yep.
Brought a gift this time.
A birthday
The
gift.
newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent.
Good for
For
M
they
though. I'm really
knew
glad
the
like
Seer
M
Witch's
wanted to
words
give
had
Durin
never
a
once
happy ending.
proven
I'm
wrong.
happy. Happy for M.
Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
Barbalov is not happy.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might
Wait, is
bring
that-
a touch
wait,
of
wait, hold on a
wonder to
second.
this
Is that
otherwise
no, wait.
dreary sky of stars.
Hold on, wait. I thought that was wait, is this Rhina? I did not know it was. I thought it was Nicole because they're both gold, you know? I didn't. They have similar design. I didn't. Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
That's definitely Ryan daughter,
The merry
100%.
witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as
Good.
the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it.
How did they even
And
get
so
Ryan
the
daughter,
witches
of all
readied their
people,
gifts.
to
3
join the Hex? How did she
marvels
join?
of the
Like, how?
cosmos.
I need it. Well,
For
like,
this
what
child,
the?
I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the story witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
What? Wait, huh? New guest. Wait, who could it be? Wait. There's one person I'm thinking of, but I don't want to be wrong. Witches read their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. Ooh, looks. Is this the end of part 2, I assume? Question mark?
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter too.
Ooh.
Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah. After what happened in Simulanka with everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
That's a good question.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
This is where it ends. Let's see. Yep. Alright, see you guys for the next... Wait, what? 6 hours? Alright. Well, see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back, folks. It's time for part 3 to begin. We have... Oh, Oh, I forgot what
Some
his
say
name
the
is.
god of fate calls the
What's
outcome of every
Oz?
dice
Oz,
roll
that's his name.
before it's even made. And that's why the secret to winning a lot of games is having that god on your side.
Your luck is amazing,
Are they
Kaya.
playing TCG? Dude, I've
Your
not.
turn.
I don't know when was the last time
Give it
I played
another shot.
TCG, dude. It's been.
Fear
Might been
not,
years.
O Crimson Dragonborn, for I, the Princess of Ertalang, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour, and with it you shall surely smite this usurper.
I got like Durin
Mein
doesn't know what
Fräulein
she's
means
saying.
to say she's rooting for you in secret. Oh, and that you must, at all cost, defeat the one who snatched her limited edition card back.
Alright, Durin, you got this. I believe in you.
I'm not too sure if that counts as good luck or bad.
Oh.
Tis not but the perfidious machinations of fate.
Hey, everyone!
Hello.
Night and Paimon! You're back!
It's good to see you, Honorary Knight. Mein Fräulein is quite invested in the outcome of this match, so please, allow me to extend greetings on her behalf.
Of course. But if you're all playing cards, how come you're not over at the Cat's Tail?
There's something about our horned friend over there that seems to frighten off little animals. Could be because he used to be a dragon. Normally, the animals just steer clear of him, but in the close confines of the Cat's Tail, let's just say, the feline residents probably consider it their turf. And we all know how dangerous a cornered cat can be.
So Durin got scratched?
I just wanted to borrow one of their nests for a nap.
One of their nests? Wait,
What?
you mean a cat sofa?
Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. I can stretch out just the way I like. But it turns out the Black Cat and his minions are quite territorial. Luckily, Miss Diona helped smooth things over, and they finally agreed to let me use one. But, I only get to use it after dark.
Oh, tough luck. Huh.
Oh, Diona stepped in! You know, underneath it all, she really does like helping people.
The more likely reason is because Durin won't touch a drop of alcohol. As far as Diona's concerned, that pretty much makes them two peas in a pod. It's a shame, really, considering everything Mondstadt has to offer in that regard.
Mondstadt's alcoholic drinks are a bit too much for me to handle.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
not old enough.
But
Nah.
maybe
Maybe it's
someday.
best if you don't try to drink
Personally
alcohol,
divorced, eh?
Durin.
Who says you have to drink just because you're in Mondstadt?
Yeah, it's just, I'd really like to make some more friends. So I need to learn how humans socialize. I guess alcohol is usually involved, though. But that's why I started learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG. It's also a kind of social activity, but it doesn't involve drinking. And I've been lucky enough to receive the guidance of the Prinzessin de Verurteilung herself.
Exactly! Who needs alcohol when you can make friends playing card games?
Imagine.
Speaking of which,
Is it possible to
need any
make?
tips from the
Hear me out.
master over here?
Imagine if you can make
wipe the floor with
friendships
that opponent
by
of yours.
playing
Paimon
Uno.
guarantees it.
Unfortunately, with the luck he's
Especially
having,
that one version of
not
Uno
even
which
that
is called No
legendary card
Mercy.
master from Sumeru could turn things around at this point.
Yeah, that last roll wasn't great. But who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck next time?
He keeps getting the exact same roll over and over.
Okay, what?
This is the
Wait,
third time already.
seriously? That seems like a very unlikely coincidence.
If there really is a god of fate, they could have cut this kid a bit of slack. Like, I don't know, make it possible for him to roll at least one other side of the dice?
I think I've lost.
Must even a dragonborn, sanctified by the power of benediction, succumb to fate's insidious snares?
Don't be sad, Durin. You'll definitely win the next round. You can even borrow Dodoko if you want. Mom says she brings good luck.
Thanks, Klee, but there's something more important I need to take care of now.
Oh, okay. So, the book's given us another hint, right?
Yep. and I think I've guessed where we're headed this time. Come on, follow me.
But yeah, ooh, I have no idea what the third part's gonna be about though. But let's see. Let's just wait. Stormed. Oh wait. Are we going to meet Dvalin? Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on a minute. And if you're wondering why my voice sounds a bit low, it's not coincidence. I just haven't done any vocal warm-ups for my voice. Also, I'm a bit thirsty, so I haven't drank any water. But after this, I'll drink some hydration. This just to get my voice back to normal, you know?
In what sort of castle might a story?
And it's also the holidays, by the way. I'm actually recording this in the holidays, so I'm trying my best
to a
be a bit
mighty
quiet.
dragon born upon the wind to seek her answer. From afar, she beheld a solitary castle, standing lonely beneath its wings, and wrote it into words. Its walls kept out the wind and rain, yet also cast a solemn shadow. Enveloped by their shade, the story's boughs were lulled into
I have no idea what this riddle could be leading to.
And reached no further skyward.
So that's the clue. I think we're meant to find a place where dragons live, and this time,
Ooh, are we going to
in
meet
the
Durin?
real world. I asked around, and it just so happens that there's a place like that in Mondstadt.
Yep, that checks out.
Going to meet Dvalin?
I've heard that the dragon here is called Dvalin.
Yep.
And that he's a magnificent
Chad,
creature.
when was the last time
I
we've
get the chance
ever
to
met
meet him.
Dvalin? It's been like 5 years actually. Like, we have not seen Dvalin for so
Wait a
long.
second. Do you think having the two of them meet is the best idea? You know, considering everything that happened in the past?
I have no. I was gonna say like this Durin may be different. He has the same aura, but he's different. So there's no way. Nah, no, this Durin is different.
How would we even explain everything to him? Well, if we do run into Dvalin, it should turn out okay with us there at least.
I hope
Something
so.
wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Let's meet Dvalin. Hopefully Dvalin is a bit nice to Mini Durin. Go deeper into here. I could just wait, which was it? This area? There's like 2 different teleporters up there. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the area.
So, this is where Dvalin lives?
In the past, we had to jump in. Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Right in
really
the middle
wish
of a raging
Hoyoverse let us
storm.
play. Like,
If you're afraid
they
of
let us
getting blown
replay
away,
the old
Paimon,
Archon
you can always
quest, man.
hang
I
on
just
to
want to
my sleeve.
revisit some memories, you know? I want to revisit some
Paimon's
nostalgia
first
by
rodeo.
replaying
Come
the old
on,
Archon
what's he
quest,
doing?
you know? Wait, where was Paimon? Did Paimon jump in? I didn't even see her. Enveloped by their shade, the story's balls were lulled into a torpid slumber. I didn't get to see.
The little dragon grew with each passing day, and the story witch, who loved him dearly, built him a big, beautiful castle. Yet in the end, she herself succumbed to time's merciless march, setting forth on a journey to a place beyond even the stars. All of a sudden, the little dragon found himself alone. He tried leaving the castle to make some new friends. But already, he had grown the claws and scales of an evil dragon, just as the prophecy had foretold. Afraid he might hurt someone, the gentle little dragon hid within the castle his mother had built, and came forth no more.
Aww. Welcome
Looks like we're
back
back
to
in the story world.
Simulanka.
And from the sounds of it, this chapter must be about Simulanka, right?
This castle brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, like the fairy from the Forest of Blessings, the king of Constellation Metropole, that cat lady who turns into a box.
Oh yeah, Kirara.
Yep, that would be Nilu,
Yeah, Nilu, Navia, and Kirara.
Oh, and there's Hat Guy, too. Only lately, whenever I see Hat Guy, I get this strange feeling.
What kind of feeling?
Like what?
It's like there's something on his mind. He hasn't told me what it is, but I can sense it all the same.
Well, he's always been kind of broody.
I noticed the same thing. Next time you get the chance, I should ask him.
I guess I should focus on fulfilling my mother's final wish for now, though.
Yeah. Let's focus that.
Yeah, we should get started on this chapter. So, let's track you down and free you from fate's curse once again.
That day, a small band of adventurers suddenly arrived beneath the castle walls. They promised to help the little dragon cast off the curse of fate. Yet as they stood beneath the castle walls, it appeared they had no idea how to even begin.
Hey, instead of making fun of us, how about giving us a hint?
The little dragon had shut himself inside the tall tower at the castle's center. Anyone who wished to reach him must traverse the barriers that wall off his heart, for there is no other way.
Also, I saw like a YouTube short of how Durin's work, so from what I've known, if you use this elemental skill twice, he becomes Light Durin. If you use this elemental skill once and throw attacks, he becomes Dark Durin. I'm starting to understand how it works.
Then surely
From the
I
YouTube
know how
short.
he shuts
Thank you.
people out better than anyone. Come on, follow me.
Oh. Now here, let me see.
Leave it to me.
This is Light Durin. See, I told you.
That telescope. I've seen magical tools like that before.
Set magical building blocks from Sri Lanka is said to change mystery ways. Approach them, pick up blocks. You cannot carry them. But you cannot carry them far. After picking up block, hold the slice button. As there's slicey mode. This time you can move towards the glowing connects before. Alright, so just move, right? After placing, observe them through telescopes. Compare their position. This allows you. Giant building blocks, also known as swords.
It should come in handy.
I just place it there. Wait. And there. Brain. Not available. Sorry, what? There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Tada. Operate.
That block just got bigger.
We can get
Oh, that's how it works. Was
blocks
this
to jump
featured
upwards.
in Simulanka? Whoa! What was that? That was so cool. What was that? It became bouncy ball for. Whoa! Was that in the Simulanka event? Is this what you had to do in Simulanka? Beat the opponent blocking your path. Not a problem. Alright, I'm starting to see how Durin's powers work. Now I see. I really wish that a lot of people said this, but I do wish how they made his wings. They replaced his wings because there's no need for him to learn how to use a glider when he has his own wings. Like, that bothers me. I'm sorry.
The story has only just begun.
Well, sorry, so this. Alright, I'm starting to see how Light Durin works now. Alright. It all makes sense now. Thank you, Durin. I used Evil Durin.
This is like a maze. How are we supposed to get through?
We'll just have to check each spot.
Can you see here?
Watch out!
Ah, I see. Okay, gotcha. It makes sense now. Music sounds very good. I like the music. It sounds amazing. Hey, get out of here. I assume Light Durin works for when you have a Hexen Circle member on the team, and the Traveler's not Hexen Circle. Buddy, you okay?
We should be able to use this block somewhere.
Looks like this telescope is missing some blocks.
Oh, Let's try the one we just picked up.
What's the other one? Alright. Operate. Boom.
Still not enough. Guess we'll have to keep searching.
2 telescope. Oh wait, hey, hold on a minute. Wait. No. Operate. Booyah. Go to the young dragon's hideout. Right. There's an ink I got.
Look! Seems like someone's stuck down there.
Oh shoot.
Should they continue towards the tower or plunge into the shadows to rescue those in need? A difficult dilemma indeed.
Oh, what? What do you mean? What are we gonna
The
do?
tower is up ahead. We better stick with Durin.
Oh, what? I got. Should I? I'm going. Oops. Holy crap. Can't tell if I did the right choice or not. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. What's. Oh, I already wasted my ink. Never mind. I just wasted my ink. Never mind. Just used up my ink.
Come on, Durin. Or, little story dragon. Just calm down.
Stay back. I don't want to hurt you.
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him. And thus, all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
Don't worry. We can help you.
Don't come any closer.
And that was the last the little dragon spoke.
How are we supposed to persuade him if he won't even talk to us?
This really could have been how my story ended, huh? Back in Simulanka, I was no different. But even though I kept shutting everyone out, deep down I hoped someone would be strong enough to face my power and break through to me. And that's exactly what you all did. I wouldn't be standing here today without you.
Come on, let's bring this story full circle. Let's do this.
Despite the little dragon's silence, once more the story witch put pen to paper, and a miracle came to pass. The flying squirrel fairy, the giraffe king, and Catbox Lady arrived at the tower where the little dragon was hiding. But this time, guided by the miracle's light, they were able to traverse the shadows with ease. Unafraid of the little dragon's claws and scales, they came to be his friends, just as he had hoped.
Nilu, Navia, and Kirara?
I think this is the real them. More like how Durin remembers them.
It's my friends from Simulanka.
Hi, little dragon. I'm the Flying Squirrel Fairy, and I'm here to help you lift your curse. Will you talk to me?
And I'm the Giraffe King. Don't be afraid, little one. We're not afraid of you.
I'm just a cat in a box, but I'd very much like to be your friend too.
These are my friends?
Yeah, they're your friends in the future you've been trying to avoid. I can promise you that. They're reaching out, so you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you accept?
After a long silence, heavy footsteps echoed from the tower's shadows. But still, the one who made them refused to step forward. Though the cage to his heart had been unlocked, the little dragon remained ashamed of his claws and scales.
How can I face my friends like this?
Don't worry, little dragon. We're gonna offer up our blessings and make a wish to the goddess of fate to release you from your curse.
Yeah, just like last time.
Make a wish? To the goddess of fate?
At that moment, the merry witch made her entrance.
Hello, little one. Don't be afraid. With the blessings of your friends, your wish shall be granted.
Alice? Wait, you're the Merry Witch from the story?
Correct. It is I, the Merry Witch, creator goddess of this realm. And it just so happens the goddess of fate is none other than my dear friend, the Story Witch. I'm here to make good on my promise to lend her my second strongest spell. With this spell, she'll have the power to create an entire world. So naturally, granting your wish won't be a problem. Provided, of course, you receive your friend's blessings. But before we proceed, I must check something on her behalf. Little dragon, do you accept this blessing?
I want to be your friend. So if you're offering, then yes, I would love to have your blessings.
Of course, just like last time.
Were it not for the adventurer's blessings, this tale might have ended long ago. Thanks to them, another ending was now possible. Yet in that moment, they did not know if this blessing was truly a gift or just another trial in disguise.
What? You didn't say a word when we actually needed a clue, but now at a critical moment like this, you turn up and start playing mind games?
Another trial. Ha, that actually sounds about right. Be it the fictional problems of Simulanka or unavoidable conflicts in the real world, if you think about it, that's what they've been all along. But if it wasn't for those trials, I never would have met any of you. So, despite all that, I'd still like to give my blessings.
That's the spirit! Come on, Durin! Let's help you make your wish come true again!
On behalf
Let's
of
do
both
it.
my past and present selves, thank you, my friends.
Fortunately, a brave band of adventurers heard tell of the little dragon's story. Determined to lift his curse, they fought their way through countless trials.
Where's Wanderer? Where's
To
the
help
hero?
him, they offered up their blessings and made a wish to the goddess of fate. At last, their wish was granted. Shaking off his scales, the little dragon stepped out of the tower's gloom.
Yay!
But his time in the world beyond the castle would soon teach him this gift would bring blessings and trials of its own. And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun.
Oh, wait, I just, did it cut off? Or what? They just cut that off? We're back. Surprised we never seen, we still haven't met
Wish
the
came
volume.
true, just like it did before.
If this story was written by my mother, then surely that was the last chapter we just completed.
Oh yeah! So, in other words, we finished it!
I don't think so, because
Looks like that's a
we still
wrap
got
on
2 more
Alice's
days
task,
left to finish
and
it.
There's even some ink to spare.
Time to return the book, huh?
Guess we'll have to wait for her to make contact, like she said.
So, my mother's final story has finally come to a close.
Sounds like you're a little sad to see it end.
Back when I was still living in Simulanka, I was always under the illusion that my mother had never truly left. Every day I spent immersed in that world. It felt like she was right there by my side, still reading me bedtime stories. But now...
Durin.
Don't worry, we're all here for you, yeah.
That's right. And you've got so many other friends waiting for you back in Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, after all that flying around, Paimon's starting to feel hungry again. So, why don't we head back to Mondstadt? Perfect excuse for a big meal with the rest of the gang. Now that you've fulfilled your mom's final wish, a little celebration seems in order, right?
It's just a pity we never got to see that big, beautiful dragon.
Just the
You were
volume,
really
we still
looking
haven't seen
forward to
him yet.
meeting him, huh? He might not be here all the time, but Paimon's sure you'll get a chance at some point.
I really miss hearing his voice, where is
All right,
he?
no worries. Anyway, since this feast is to celebrate me fulfilling my mother's final wish, I guess it should be my little treat. Pretty sure that's how humans do it, right?
Nuh-uh. This one's on the Traveler and Paimon. Celebrating each other's achievements is what friends are for.
Honestly, when it comes to who treats who, human rules are so complicated.
See?
Yeah.
He wants to be friends with you too.
Hey!
But the moment hasn't come. At least not yet. In any case, the story should have a better ending this time, don't you think?
Oh, not even a single voice line, man. Alright, and we're pretty close to the conclusion of this chapter. Here we go. Return to Mondstadt with Durin. We made it. I'm back.
Whew. Feels like we were gone for ages. Hopefully, everyone's still here.
So, your adventure was a success, huh? Want to grab a drink to celebrate?
Absolutely not.
No.
No booze allowed.
We were thinking about like having a little feast for Durin, you know?
Mr. Honorary Knight, Durin, I want to hear all about your big adventure.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna order a big meal for everybody first.
Does it mean or did everyone suddenly froze when they heard the name Durin?
Excuse me. Did I hear you call him Durin just now?
I was right.
But wasn't Durin the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine?
Oh, yikes. This is gonna be tough.
This Durin isn't that evil dragon from Dragonspine. Albedo said... well, it was kind of confusing. But anyway, it's super cool.
Oh, is this your first time meeting him, Marjorie? No wonder you're getting him confused.
Still, even if you hadn't met him yet, shouldn't you have heard about him at the very least?
I was gonna say, like, I think at this point people
pretty
should
much the
know,
whole city
right?
has.
They should know about him in Mondstadt, right? Ooh, some people are not by. Ooh, poor Durin.
Why is everyone...
So, what exactly is his connection with the evil dragon?
Alright, buddy, that's
Wait.
enough.
But those horns on his head. Surely he's not a...
No,
Did
it's
everyone
alright.
just forget about Durin?
Wait a second. What?
No, that...
Wait, did everyone
can't be.
forgot? Wait a second. What just happened? Did we just... What? Oh no. Durin? 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 Durin?
The tricks of fate had just begun.
Oh no, Abyss Durin. It's Abyss Durin. Oh no. Stay calm. Don't worry. I believe in him. Oh, that's... Ooh. Come on.
No one got hurt. Did they?
No, you're good. Jeez, how much Abyss energy does he have in him? You asked Barbara to tend to Durin and then send him in against him. What just happened? What? Everything was going so well. What?
I just had Barbara check him over. He's not badly hurt, but he seems to have burned through a lot of energy fending off some kind of dangerous power. He'll need some time to rest before he wakes up.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
It seems like, aside from Durin's close acquaintances, the people of Mondstadt have forgotten everything about him.
I was gonna say, like, did we just, like, change fate? Did we just change fates to the point where people forgotten about the Durin, the current Durin, the good Durin we know? What just happened?
How could that even happen?
Worse still, the abyssal power within him is showing signs of extreme instability. Could be a separate issue, though. I'm not sure.
If the abyssal power inside him spirals out of control, Mondstadt will be in grave danger.
Maybe we should ask Albedo.
I completely agree.
All right then. As acting Grand Master, I'll send a letter requesting Albedo's immediate return. Until then, the Knights will watch over Durin.
That's pretty much all we can do right now.
Poor Durin, dude. Everything was going so
Also,
well.
allow me to look after this book for now. If you need to consult it, just drop by my office.
Do you think the book might have something to do with what's happening?
It's possible.
It's just weird that Alice still hasn't contacted us. Maybe we should head back inside the book and take another look.
Really? Wow, bro, it just ends like that and I have to wait for tomorrow? You serious? Then, oh man. It's gotta wait for
No
the
need
next
to worry.
day.
He's stable for now.
Klee was really looking forward to hanging out with Durin.
Poor Klee.
We'd better not tell her what's happened to him just yet.
I'll have the Knights notify you as soon as he wakes up.
Hey, wait, can we still check on Durin? I still need to check on him. Okay, so apparently someone says that after you complete each Durin's parts, if you visit the book, you'll hear like the narrator or Alice talk to you or something. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens because someone said that each time a chapter ends, you hear like someone talking to you or something. But let's see. Let's see if it's true. Let's see. The door. Where's the book? Book. Open. Back into the story. As far as the little tricks, the tricks of fate had just begun. Whoa, we can still visit. Whoa, that's awesome. It's actually pretty cool. You can still visit back here. Neat. Whoa, okay, dude. The bouncy cube is so much fun to jump on. I love the bouncy cube. Is this what you guys did in Simulanka? Was this in Simulanka? The bouncy cubes, the puzzles? Because I never played the events. I just saw like the stories. I saw the recap, and that's pretty much it. That's all I did, or that's all I just know. I just know the story of the Simulanka. I've seen people play through it. I never played the events, so I wouldn't know. Whoa. Nothing? Maybe it's for like specific parts, I'm not sure. Man. Well, see you guys tomorrow. The recording, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, y'all. This is day 4, and let's go check up on Durin and see what just happened, though. So just a quick recap. I think we might have changed. Like, I have no idea what happened though, but we're back, y'all. Let's check what happened. Let's see what happened. What just happened though? This is day 4. Here we go.
Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Durin's awake and waiting on the bench over there. I'm here if you need help. Just give me a shout.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Durin, you okay, buddy?
Hey, you two.
Okay?
I just remembered what happened right before I passed out. Thanks for holding me back. I shudder to think what might have happened if you hadn't.
Don't worry about that for now. Are you alright?
I'm fine now. It's just... a lot of people seem to have forgotten me.
Yeah, what just happened though?
We'll figure out a way to fix this. Why don't you start by telling us what happened?
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too.
Oh snap. Oh crap,
It
Evil
wasn't
Durin's
until I
coming
heard
back.
everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
Wait, what the heck? After I realized, I suddenly felt like I... What?
You lost contact with your body? Does that mean there's something wrong with it? Sounds like we need Albedo more than ever.
We need
I don't think the
Albedo's
problem
help.
lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out.
I think it's got something to do with the book. I was thinking about it as well. I think it has to do something with the book.
That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact. Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root.
To me, are they slowing down for a bit?
Go to that place, for it was there that the sapling felt its first breath of wind.
Wind.
Huh?
Hmm.
Was that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the
Nope,
castle.
it's not over yet.
It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how could we know when the story was complete?
Looks like we gotta go back inside the book.
Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now, we'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka. They had great coffee there too. And so many books you'd never run out of things to read.
Means Sumeru City?
Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right? Well, Sumeru City's got one of those too. And it's absolutely huge. What do you say? Should we try looking there?
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea.
Worth a shot at least.
Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere. All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the opposite. We're all just worried about you.
Worried? About me?
Yeah.
Come with me. I want to show you something. As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how you were doing.
You all came to see me?
Aww.
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So maybe all those people losing their memories is just a plot twist waiting to be resolved.
Miss Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease. Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story, and the one we started, too.
Let's head to the house of Dana with Durin. Alright. And here we go. We made it. Going back to Sumeru. We're gonna meet Hat. Why did I say Hat Boy? I was gonna say Hat Boy instead of Hat Guy. Isn't here does Hat Boy seem to be a fitting name? Hat Boy. Enter this house. Okay, let's actually take it here. Alright, you know what? Here, I'll just like fly all the way here. And then boom. Alright, now how do I get up? Follow the light of trail, that will help me. Nice. I have a better idea. Hold on a minute, since I actually leveled him up. Speaking of Hat Boy, I have an idea.
Are you sure it has to be me?
Yep. Alright.
Rise with the sun!
That way we travel faster. Sweet. And then this. And we made it! Easy peasy, look at that. Thanks, Hat Boy. Wanderer.
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue
Maybe we
this
could, like,
time seemed kind of cryptic.
look around?
Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on.
Hey, there he is.
Huh?
I was actually
Sorry,
wondering when he
what
was
was
gonna
that?
show up.
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked out in the first place.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content. So you should swap it for mine instead.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your word.
You see us?
Look what the Wandering Tom dragged in.
Wandering Tom?
Oh, it's you.
What a surprise. I had a sneaky suspicion we see you here.
And, what is it you're doing here?
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place for me to
I mean,
be?
it makes sense, yeah.
Well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Nodcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru.
Yeah, how did
that's
you
all.
get here, like,
There were
so
some
fast?
things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down, restored them to their original condition. And now, I'm here to return them. And considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's going on with you, huh? You look like a kicked puppy.
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten about me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh yeah, we should probably fill him in on what's going on, what happened recently.
So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on
Flashback?
several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Simulanka was mentioned, before long, the record would disappear. Which means, all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine.
What?
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
Smart.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the implications of what that means.
Herman soul, the things you...
His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him, or didn't know him well. At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole
Dude,
world?
so what are we gonna do now?
But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt, and even Hat Guy, too. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now. Like figuring out how to fix this.
Yeah, we've been trying for a while now. We just haven't gotten to the bottom of it just yet.
That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers, isn't that the place to find them?
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
Mind if I take a look?
You're offering to help us?
I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
What'd you see?
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
I mean, he did play an important role in Simi Lanka, so it's not surprising that he's actually like here
The
including the
little
story.
dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place? Looks like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
Story just now.
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Tevat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Okay, so for context, I actually did get spoilers of this of Wanderer becoming a cat in part 4. So this is like the only time I ever got spoilers because I saw this image appearing everywhere and not gonna lie. Do you think he loves it or hates being in this form?
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
Poor Wanderer. He's not having it. The way you appear here is basically how Durin sees you.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky.
So is he gonna be in this form forever in this story, or...
memorable.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
That means the impression that Traveler
sorry.
left was so vivid.
Sorry, Wanderer, guess you're the only one.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
Yep.
It's the storybook, Durin.
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one? Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
Is this Alice magic we're talking about here? She's the only one who can make sense of it.
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me. Same as always.
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say, just say it.
He looks very cute. I like him.
Seriously, how the two of you communicated when you first got here?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do.
Imagine if the narrator doesn't give us hints and we just had to figure out by ourselves.
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced, homeless among its leaves. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place? But where am I supposed to go?
The little dragon felt completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions, twisting and turning before disappearing into the mist. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead. Perhaps she might know where each path might take him.
She's gonna help us. She's gonna guide us. Let's see. Seek answers from the prophecies. Hello, we need help. Can you help us, please?
Oh, you must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. my friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
The seer witch? Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess, not some old hag.
Sorry.
Sorry!
Now, little lost dragon, I have come to bestow the gift I once promised. A prophecy.
A prophecy?
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
Path shown by the wind. Could that be referring to what happened back in Mondstadt?
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon. So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch of prophecy. Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Just when we actually needed her.
The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
Any ideas, Durin?
Why don't we take a look around?
Great idea. Let's see what paths. Let's see. Find a way out. Ooh, alright. Let's see. Pass through the thorny bushes. Yep, that's not where we're heading. And go where the wind blows. Wait, what? Return to the castle? That costs 0 inks. Pass through the thorny bushes or go where the wind blows from. Let's go to the wind where the wind
kept blowing.
Let's go to the wind. The wind sounds nice. Also, I've been hearing them mentioning wind a lot in these riddles, so it has to be this path.
Lay a foggy path, and where it might lead, he could not tell.
Also, what happens if we run out of ink? What really happens if we like run out of ink?
Just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
No, so let's see what happens.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Huh.
Maybe future chapters hold the answers. We just need to keep the story going.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
Let me think about it.
Go towards where the wind is coming from, alright? Seems like we still got more.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Well, let's go then.
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
Wow. Wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, so the little dragon was shown path to the water. Back to Sumeru.
That was the
So what would the other paths lead you to? What if you like go to the Sorny path, or because I know there was another one that says go back to the castle. So what happens if you chose those? I'm confused.
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, a version of his fate already existed there.
What?
So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
So, what's Durin
So now,
supposed to do?
what? So what do we do now?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution. I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
You...
What are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before?
Oh yeah, he did mention red tape
Well,
though.
I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend? It should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
Where is Albedo? We
I'll
haven't
join
seen
you.
him.
Just let me know when it's time to go.
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Well, yeah.
I'm just playing my role.
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
Why would you think that?
He once made the whole world forgot him, so he was worried Durin might be affected by what he... Yeah, that is true.
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it.
Make that definitely. Anyways, we're in this together now.
Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash?
Yeah,
And to
we gotta
think
prevent
I'm
that.
one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just that kind of guy.
Sometimes for sure, but he isn't always like that. I wouldn't say though. I think he always give us like a straight up answer. I don't know, but he's always like that though.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no, so we can quit it with all the back and forth.
So that's it, huh? Wait for news Albedo. 11 hours, jeez.
I'm sticking around for the next few days. So, when it's time to go, you know where to find me.
Oh, yep. I should probably like stay here though in the library because I already like done my commissions already. I actually missed one yesterday because when I was recording, I'm not sure if it was like late or not though, but I missed out on yesterday, so yikes. I'm sad. But I could still make some progress though, like wait, what happens if I like do miss one though? Like does it still not count or what? I have no idea.
If you feel like stepping back into the story, just come find me.
Alright, so can we like open the story? Open the book. Step back. This is oh. Oh. What? We can go to any acts? I didn't know that. Wait, can we still talk to her? Excuse me.
It's Mona's the Seer Witch. How come she's still here?
Who goes there? Can you not see? I am busy stargazing.
Sorry. I just want to check. Looks like she's back with us.
Hey, since we've got the chance, why don't we ask her to read our fortunes too?
Oh, a secret ending? I didn't know.
Super accurate. The only thing is, Paimon's not sure how we're gonna convince her to do that.
By paying her, maybe?
How dare you? You take my fortune telling for some kind of street performance?
No.
Paimon's just curious how accurate it is.
Very well then. I'll show you what my wisdom can do.
Alright.
Come forth, Silver Sprite.
We're gonna get our fortune
Let me see
reading?
what fate has in store for you.
Alright, so since we already know Columbina's fortune, what is our
You
fortune
truly
actually?
wish to know your own fate.
Come on, enough with the suspense already. Is it good or bad?
Oh.
Any answers? Wait. No! Oh! Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, no, nothing else? Really? Man, what the heck? Come on. Really?
So this is the other Durin, huh?
Yep.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt,
Look at that. Like,
there's no telling what
look at
kind
this.
of
You
calamity
can just like
that
see
people
its
would
whole
have had to
skeleton.
endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
And you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet.
Well, we still have to like
Guess that
solve
means
it
my
though.
memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Yep.
Oh, you're here too?
Yeah, like,
I think I
you know
pieced
what's going
together
on?
some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Exchange intel with Albedo, who checks how Durin's holding up.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
Uh-oh. If that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic.
Dang.
After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
Magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
First, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bend the scar of the break. Interesting, what?
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Also, apparently, I heard that in part 4 there is a hidden ending that I didn't know.
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Wait, did Albedo change?
Hold on.
Oh my...
Why do I look like this?
What the? He looks like one of those figurines from the Simulanka. He looks like one of those guys. Look at him.
Are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped?
Oh, poor Wanderer.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Yeah, let's take a look around here. See what we got. Oh, found something. That a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come!
Oh, what happened?
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of
Ooh,
them
yikes.
was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and then their mind went blank?
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay
It's a heart.
figure found was
Durin's
none
heart.
other than the evil dragon's heart
Oh, whoa,
itself.
what? Did
Though
I
the
just stand on a
creature
table
had
for a
perished
minute?
long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
Why
There
is
has
it?
to be some other reason.
There's still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Oh, let's do this. Observe. Wait, what the? Wait.
Unless the little dragon kept moving,
What?
eventually
Destroy the heart
he
of
would
the
be
evil
forgotten.
dragon? Use with the heart of the evil dragon. That will cost me 3 inks. Let's keep looking around. Oh, wait. Is that? Wait, that's Lil Durin. Hold on. Hold on, before I meet him, let's keep... We still look around? Oh, hold on. I don't want to get lost. Decide what to do next. Okay, so I can't help but notice Lil Durin was there. Hold on a minute. Can I climb the stairs? Durin? Ah, stuck. Oh my god, little dragon. What is he doing here? Hello, little Durin.
There you are.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, it's Mini Durin again! What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also
me.
excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that clay man. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the clay man said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, Are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
Sweet, and we got a little Durin.
The clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew.
Hold on, I got like a hangnail
that
on
the
my
evil
fingernails. I
dragon
need to
would
cut it off.
return
Hold on a
one
minute.
day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another.
I'm still seeing what the subtitles saying though. I just don't have my headphones on. I'm just seeing the text. Don't worry.
He might be reborn in the evil
Now
dragon's
put the headphones
stead.
back on.
Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being.
Wow, look at. Wait, did we actually do this?
The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Wow, wait, what just happened next now?
Finally, a happy ending. That must be the last.
You know, I just realized we still have some ink left though, so that's good, right? But then, why are we still here? Wait, why are we still here? What?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
Oh, what?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
The real last step?
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow. You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Alright, I did not want to like go to the stairs because I was afraid that it was gonna take me somewhere else and I was gonna get the bad ending. Durin, what's going on?
Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey, what kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it. What choice does he have?
Time is running out.
Whoa, what the heck? Okay, this is scary. Wait, okay, now that's actually scary. What?
What's up with the narrator?
Okay, this actually got a lot scarier. What happened to the narrator's voice? Make a decision, quit. Hold on. Why do I have to, what? And then cast.
Or would he simply
Give in. And the castle. Wait, what? Oh shoot. Hold back. You know what? Screw this. I may not have enough ink, but it's worth a try. Worth a try. It's worth a shot. I know I don't have enough ink.
And his companions
I don't have enough ink, but it's worth a shot. Don't give in.
Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Unfortunately, we ran out of
Once the
ink.
ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
Oh crap.
What's happening to the others?
Oh no.
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
What? Alice? Gonna ring us? What just happened?
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending.
Alice?
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
Yeah, I can see that. So what do I do? You warn us after it already happened? What kind of logic is
You're
that?
upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry though, I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages.
Turn back
If
the
you're
pages.
not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Ooh. Talk about plot twists so we can try again over and over.
Pretty incredible.
Alright, so not bad. I actually did not know that. Flick back. Yes, flick back, please. Thank you. Going back in time.
Would he dare to hold this power map?
Okay, so it looks like going there would be... what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Give in. Okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to do, but let's... Give in. Actually, no, return to the castle though, because I have no idea what's about to happen, so we can still turn back in time.
To the castle.
Seemed like you were torn about something?
I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
Oh wait, I actually will wish that... Oh man, I really would have wished... Wait, I could just like stayed and see what happens.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams. And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle.
What?
Just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on?
This is no happy
feel
ending.
so
This is not a happy ending. This is a bad ending.
Durin, wake up!
We've reached an ending. And it's a bad ending. Can we flip? Can we flip back the page? Alice?
There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
Ring ring. Hello. Can I flip back the page? Thank you.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Flip back. Okay, so what happens if we like? What happens if the time runs out? Let's see what happens. Make a decision quickly. Dave disappears, so.
Dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
What happens if the time runs out? I'll see what happens though. Let's give in though, so I'll just wait. Okay, seriously though, but that narrator's voice being broken actually scared me for a second, cause like I thought it was gonna be a normal story, but something just happened. Like what the heck? 17, 16, 15, 14, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Alright, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And bye-bye, Durin. Sorry, buddy. Prophecy is designed to come true.
The
There's
little
gonna be a
dragon
dragon,
was at an
Durin?
impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Okay, I'm very lost. Wait, like, what are we supposed to do now?
Me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight.
We're supposed to.
Leaving
So wait, like,
nothing but
I
the
did
evil
all three
dragon's
options
shadow
and they didn't
in
work.
his place.
What are we supposed to do? Is there like a hidden one that I need to look around? So the story's over?
That means Durin. What do we do now?
So wait, like, what? Like, there had. Hold on, I need to like look around. There's got to be more. There's got to be more around the areas. What am I supposed to do?
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Flip back. Thank you. So like, what are we supposed to do now? I did all three options. Is there nothing else we can do? Oh, wait!
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Oh, so it is required to do all those three endings. Gotcha. So no matter what, it still doesn't work?
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So like, how are we supposed to get more ink though? We need more ink. Like, what we're supposed to do without ink?
How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible. It's just not the time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
Yeah.
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand,
needs an author to continue writing it.
As Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue. Because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Bless me, sorry, I had to mute
Save
because
it.
I sneezed.
The question is, are you here to help him?
Yeah, like,
or
why are
stand
you
in his
here,
way?
narrator? Like, what do you want?
Is as far as the
And of
story
course.
can go. What path will you choose?
The story ends now. Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By
Oh
there,
yeah,
I take it you mean
the
blank
pages
of
that
the
we
unwritten chapter
we
ahead?
were unable to go there.
We still don't even know how Alice's magic works.
It's worth a shot.
If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
I mean, we have to at least try.
I'm not afraid.
And go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
I had to quickly laugh because my phone was low on batteries. I saw what they were saying. Break through the boundaries of the tale. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Come on, it's breaking. I see it. Keep breaking it. I keep breaking it. I can see cracks. Come on. Yes, we did it. All right.
Gotta.
There you're breaking.
Keep going.
All right, Durin, you got this. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, what the? Oh, my eyes. Holy crap.
Lies only. A stormless light.
My consciousness
What the heck?
is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Don't give up.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
Whether I believe in you.
I can't
Bro,
feel
look at this.
a connection.
Bro, this is like Sonic Generations post credits when Eggman, the two Eggmans are trapped.
At the very least,
We're in the white space now. Look at this.
I can't remember anything.
Bro, this feels
Who am
so
I?
weird. Holy crap.
your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long.
I still run? No, I
Come
can't
on,
run.
Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Can I run now?
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
There it is.
Your story's not over yet.
Oh, my little mascot showed up. Your story's not over yet. That's right.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Holy wow. Wow. Ori, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Oh,
Love the
my
thumbnail.
dear
Thank you. I
Anna.
actually made it by myself.
Even after
Thank you.
all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Anya,
Yeah.
why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
I was gonna say, definitely a story without its own
It's
ending.
true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
Character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink.
So did I just saw myself in the background with Paimon Durin?
Roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that, you...
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin? Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story.
Dude, this is such a great story quest. What?
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Wait!
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew.
Oh my god, he's narrating
He had made
now.
up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
My goodness, he's a writer now. I'm so proud of him.
Looks like this is the final step.
Oh my god, there's the heart.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
Oh my goodness, we just gotta fight ourselves.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In
That's
the end,
right.
Only my story shall endure.
I will be the one who decides whenever my story shall end. Bring it on, fate. Okay, how do you guys fight this in Simi Lanka's story? I knew this was a boss fight, so I'm not sure what to do, but I'm gonna try my best. Ow, that hurt. And boom. Got him. Oh crap.
This one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
Thanks, buddy. Dude, this is so cool. I'm so glad they're actually letting us players that missed out the Simi Lanka fighting this boss again. This is so awesome. What? This must have been so cool.
Only my story shall endure.
Got him. Bro, this must be so cool and awesome for players that have already played Simi Lanka fighting this boss again. It must be so cool. Alright, got you two here. Bring it. No! Oh, I almost died. You guys saw my health? I almost died there.
Stop that!
Am I supposed to avoid them?
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
Oh, thank you. Dude, I almost died. Holy crap, dude. I was afraid I wasn't gonna make it. But now I'm half health. I'm just like waiting for any free health to respawn. Oh, I'm not risking that. Nope, nope. I need help just in case. Just in case. This will be enough.
This time, the light prevails.
Oh, take this. Gotcha. It's over. Fate.
Thank you, Mom.
Look at his horns.
And
He's
so
changed.
it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
Dude, this is so beautiful. Dude, Anya is like the greatest mother ever in Genshin. She is such an amazing mother to Durin. We love you, Anya.
Is everyone okay?
Dude, look at him. He looks different now. He's changed.
We all saw how you fought back there.
He's got a new outfit, new horns, everything. That new outfit looks a lot more free.
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has
Like,
changed.
look, like you can see like the
I
heart
owe you
change,
all
like
so
everything's. He
Without
looks.
your help,
Wow.
I don't know if I could
New
have ever
drip.
made
Who's
it this
this?
far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
He's a writer.
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing.
Durin's a writer now. Look at him.
Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Yes, let's go.
Thank goodness!
We did it.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Oh, well.
You're leaving so
see,
soon? Don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy?
Yeah, maybe
Anyway,
not.
Come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change. Well,
In a
see
way,
the
though,
next
he
patch,
is
Wanderer.
right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate. Not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Yep, this is only just the beginning, Durin.
All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here.
Oh my gosh, Chad, I should
Given the
let you guys know,
extraordinary nature
so
of the
the
things we
video that I
witnessed
was
today,
editing, where I combined
make sure
all
it's
the
all
4
recorded
VODs
properly.
that I recorded for Durin's story quest, it's actually like 2 hours long. Or almost, actually it's almost 3 hours long though. Man, I really yap a lot, do I? Alice? Alice is calling us.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Look at that new outfit obtained. This is so rare. This is actually so rare for Hoiverse to do this, like, because whenever there's a new outfit for a character, they usually like allow us to like pay for it, especially for 5 stars, not 4 stars. 4 stars outfits are usually free when they are first available, but once the event is over, their outfits become purchasable. Durin's outfit is the first one that we can get for free. Well, you just need to complete his story quest and that's it though. But still though, it's actually awesome. A free outfit? I'll take it. Yes, thank you. Even though I don't have Durin, I'll gladly take this. I'll gladly take it. Turn the book to Alice. Well, actually, I want to like music. I'm sorry, I just loved it. Oh, I love this music. It's been so long since I've been, sorry for the voice crack, since I've been to Dragonspine. I really, as much as I like had a love-hate relationship with Dragonspine, the music is amazing. I love the music. It's awesome.
Oh, my
Hello,
writer and
Alice.
witness.
The book
been
has
quite the
finally
journey,
finished,
hasn't
all
it?
thanks to Durin.
Special plans
And
for the
us.
traveler from the
We
start,
helped
didn't
Durin.
you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you are the only one who understood what was going on. Yep.
At least it made for an
Whoa.
interesting story, right?
Where you come from, Venti?
tone-deaf bard.
Just show up out of nowhere.
Hexens
What
are
the heck?
carrying
You
out
just
such
caught
a
me off
risky
guard.
Experiment in Mondstadt. It didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble,
Oh
Lord
yeah.
Barbados.
Sorry, buddy.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only the others were here too, we could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know.
Oh,
The
hey,
only one
Barbarloff.
who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over
Where
there.
is she? She in her... Oh, no, wait. She's actually in the
You,
tea.
Barbie. A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
So, what does it mean? And can you also reveal what my fortune was? Teacup falls silent. Perhaps the mage's thoughts have already drifted elsewhere. Well, darn.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Oh, what's he telling? Oh,
Not so fast, tone-deaf
what
bard.
the? What did you just say? Wait, what the? What did you just say? Hold on.
To do?
What did you
To
told
make a
him?
long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
Me neither.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
Cutscene? Cutscene.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still, I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
It's still a crime how Hoyoverse never gave Durin his wings whenever he's like in the air or gliding. Or like why would you at least like just let him use his wings, please? Why did it have to be a glider? Like why a glider when he could just like fly? Like did you just see the cutscene where he was like flying with Dvalin? Like he's flying. Oh dude, my heart. My heart. Man. Anya, you are definitely one of the greatest mothers ever. To give a little dragon a happy ending and having him continue his own story. Thank you so much. What an emotional chapter. I was not expecting. Oh my goodness. My eyes. Oh crap. Oh dude. And it was, bro, it was so rare to like seeing Alice sad. Like it was so rare to see. Wow.
There you go. Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Oh bless me, I just sneezed. Sorry, I muted my mic. Where is my book? I have my book. Where's the book? Book! Go. And can we
Long ago, bravely
oh, that's actually awesome. What? Hold on. Wait. Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5. I want to see Act 5.
guided by the breeze, though gentle and
Hold on. I want to get to the part.
Last, the evil dragon's heart.
Wait, this is the part.
Suddenly and without, alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen.
Dude, when I first heard Durin's voice, like when I first his voice being the narrator, bro, I was just mind blown, and something just hit me, dude. I don't know. Something just hit me there.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
I love happy endings. Happy endings are very sweet, emotional, and awesome. You gotta love them. Well, that's about it. I'm gonna like stop recording, but I'm gonna keep live streaming. If you want to check the rest of my stream of doing some event, you can check it out though in my recent live. So yeah, that's the end of Durin's story quest, and can I just say, what an emotional send-off. That was beautiful.